Hello world and welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina. We are at Carowinds, as we almost always are. I do a lot of videos here, but today's quest is going to be to go inside and check out the brand new restaurant that opened this weekend called Leonardo's. It's an Italian restaurant right outside of Aeronautica Landing, their newly built section here. So it just opened up yesterday, and I'm ready to try it out because it is on the meal plan, and I have the meal plan. So we're gonna go in there and try that out. I might actually go around and look at some merch and things as well. Maybe see if they have some new snacks and things too. So let's go on in there and have some fun. There goes a Spirit airplane headed to CLT, the airport here in Charlotte. We actually took a Spirit airplane from CLT to Orlando. I've got a video about that on my channel. It is May 21st and it is a Sunday, and I want you to see how far the cars go. They go about to row 16. Out here at the Intimidator, the parking lot's fairly empty, so it's not going to be very crowded today. Alright, this is kind of weird. We have already been securitized, and we haven't even made it past the Carowinds sign yet. So they actually moved the security out to the entrance where the bridge walkway is. I can't really show it on camera because usually theme parks don't like you showing security stuff on camera. But yeah, we've already been securitized. We haven't even made it up here to the gate yet. Yeah, see, there's nobody here doing security because we've already been through security. That security is back at the walkway where the Fury is, and I don't know if that's like a one-time thing or if they're going to keep it up. I feel like they've been doing that the whole year, but let's go ahead and scan our passes. So when you come into Carowinds, do you take a left or a right? We usually take a left. This is the first time this year that I've been to Carowinds and seen the WindSeeker operating. Yep, it's headed on up there. Y'all, I have ridden a lot of crazy stuff in my life, but I am terrified of things like this, where you just kind of dangle in midair. Not my spiel. Yep, I don't think I'll be riding this. This thing is 301 feet tall. Oh my gosh. See, the Fury's actually taller than that, and I've ridden the Fury a bunch of times. But you're not just dangling in a chair like this. I don't remember this basketball game being sponsored by Powerade. Is that new? Alright, we made it over to Leonardo's, and it says it's a hometown Italian food. And just so you know where it's at, right there is Aeronautica Landing. And right here is the shiny Boo Blasters. See, it got a little bit of not a renovation, not a complete renovation, but an exterior renovation. But yeah, we're going to head right on in there and check out the food. Well, this place used to be Chick-fil-A, but not anymore. They've changed it. Here's a look at the menu up here. It says Italian favorites. Leonardo's platters at $16.99, and that little yellow dot next to Leonardo's platters, that means it's on the meal plan if you have that. So I don't really know what comes with it. Oh, it says includes one entree and one seasonal side or a garlic knot. So I'm guessing these are your entrees. Well, I know they're your entrees. And these are your sides. And extras, you got a Caesar salad for $8.99. What's this over here? Is that any different? Yeah, they have pizza over here on this side. Margarita, 3 little pigs, bee sting, and some sausage here. Alright, so there you go. You pretty much have like pastas and pizza. I don't know what we're going to go with. I might get pasta. I might get pizza. I don't know. Right here's a look at the margarita pizza. Bee sting pizza's right here. Try to get that focus there. Got a sausage piadina. I guess that's how you say it. 3 little pigs pizza. Garlic knots. Hey, I think I'm going to do the stuffed shells. I'm going to try that out. Here's the sides over here. You got bistro vegetables. And I got the roasted potatoes. And there's the garlic knots. Again. Here's some more salads and pasta. That looks like a Caesar salad maybe because of the cheese there. I mean, that's just regular lettuce, but you know what I'm saying. And here you got like Is that an antipasta? You all help me out. I don't have very good, like, I don't know, vocabulary when it comes to fancy foods. There is a Caesar salad. Oh yeah, I was right. It's antipasto. I said pasta, but it's pasto. Here's a look at some of the sweets too. You have like a bacon cannoli here, some cheesecake. That looks pretty good right there, don't it? Tiramisu down here. And New York cheesecake again. All right, we got our food and we're sitting down here. It's the first time I've been in here since it was Chick-fil-A. Funny story about that is I didn't know you could use your dining plan on Chick-fil-A, so we never ate here when it was Chick-fil-A. I wouldn't say never. We might have ate here a couple times, but here's our food right here. I think she got the margarita pizza. I'll have to ask her for clarification. And I got the stuffed shells and the roasted potatoes. Now, stuffed shells was not on the menu that I showed you all earlier, but it was an item on the buffet. Did you get the margarita pizza? Yeah, that's definitely margarita pizza. But yeah, it all looks good. And we didn't pay anything for these two meals because we have the meal plan. If you already have the meal plan, use it in here. Get your food included. It's not technically free, but it is included on the meal plan. All right, I'm going to give my stuffed shells a try here and see what it tastes like. That is actually really good. I enjoyed that. I think I would get it again for sure. Like, it's kind of good to have a savory option here at Carowinds, and I think this is like exactly what that is. Really good. I liked it. There's some cheese inside that's awesome. The shells are not hard or anything like that. Nothing tastes stale. The sauce is really good too. Now let's try the potatoes. Potatoes are also really good. They got some seasoning on it, some salt. I like those as well. I definitely recommend if you like spaghetti and stuffed shells and stuff like that to try out the stuffed shells here at Leonardos and Carowinds. It's good. Now I do want to say sometimes I order things without having a clue what I'm getting, and I saw stuffed shells and automatically thought it was like ravioli with meat inside of them. And there's no meat in this. It's some sort of cheese. You all probably know what that kind of cheese is. I don't. But even though I don't normally get food that doesn't have meat in it, I actually still like this, and I think I would get it again. This was kind of like a pleasant surprise. I wouldn't have got this had I known there was no meat in it, but I'm glad that I did. I'm glad I made that mistake. All right, that wraps up our meal here at Leonardo's and Carowinds, and you know, I have to say, I enjoyed those stuffed shells. Now, I'm not normally a person that orders a meal without meat, right? I usually like my meat. But those stuffed shells were still pretty good, even though they didn't have meat in them. Now, I will say, my wife and daughter's pizza wasn't too much of a fan of. I don't think I would get the pizza again because I'm not usually a theme park pizza kind of guy, and to me, that's what it tasted like. So if you could just kind of think of what a stereotypical theme park pizza would be like, that's about what it tasted like to me. So unless it changes, I don't think I would ever get that pizza, but I would get the stuffed shells again. So I think all in all, Leonardo's is probably a good addition here to Carowinds because, like, I don't know, it's just hot food, sit down, it's Italian. We don't really have many Italian options, right? So yeah, I think it's a good addition. Definitely be back later. Now we're gonna head on into Aeronautica Landing, and there's some rides that I haven't gotten to ride yet, like Gear Spin right there behind the sign. I haven't got to do it. So let's go check that out. Maybe I'll get on there today, maybe I won't, I don't know. Every time I say I will, something happens, like it breaks down or the line's like 20 hours long, and I don't. But I want to walk around here and just kind of check things out. I know there's another ride that they've just started installing as well, so I want to go see what that's all about. Now, I was here for the opening day media event for Aeronautica Landing, so if you're interested in that video, I will put it on the little link at the top and in the description. Maybe the comments, I don't know. I'll link it somewhere. Go hunting, figure it out. Yeah, that's right. I have not gone to ride Gear Spin yet, so the line doesn't look too bad right now. I think I'm going to go ahead and hop in that line, and I'll tell you what I think about it. Yeah, I am not going to lie. That was a lot more intense than what I'd expected. Every time it loops around up there at the top, you get that dropping feeling, like, you know, in your stomach when you go over a coaster. like slope or something, you feel like you're falling. That's that feeling you get on this ride. It is a lot of fun. I'm telling you, like flat rides, I didn't really think were that big of a deal. Yeah, these are awesome. To be honest with you, all the flat rides over here in Aeronautica Landing have been a lot of fun. And I just noticed something too. They have the WindStar sign up. I don't think that was up earlier, like in my other videos. I don't think that was there. I don't remember seeing this glider over here. So I know that has to be fairly new, or at least since I've been here, it's fairly new. And I also don't remember this Brewery Bites food truck. That also has to be fairly new. My wife was gonna do the Airwalker. Oh, there it goes. Let's see if it fixes itself. I thought it was stuck, but it looks like it's going again. Now see, they turned it back on. It did a couple of spins, and now it looks like it's oriented correctly. And now the steps are coming up. So yeah, it is not broken. It may just have had a little malfunction, a little weird thing happen, but they had the procedure to fix it, so it's up and running again. Yeah, that didn't take long. It is up and running again. I'd say it's probably down for maybe 10 minutes max. And they got it going just fine now. All right, I walked over here to Brewery Bites where the old Plants vs. Zombies is. And here's the menu. So yeah, that right there has that little yellow symbol. The top one is included on the meal plan. Double dog combo, pick any 2 hot dogs with a side of kettle chips. LaGuardia dog, topped with yellow mustard and ketchup braised onions. O'Hare dog. I'm not gonna read all this. You all can read it. Pause the video and read it if you want to. I'm gonna go slowly so that you can do so. Hopefully you can see it. All right. And I think this is somebody's meal right here. We can zoom in. I'm not going to get too close, but that's what it looks like. I've also not seen this ride in person yet because Gyro Force was not even the way it is now for the media event. That whole like section right here, that big metal spinny thing, was not on here yet. So they have added that, the seats and all. And this is what it's going to look like. We'll have to run over here and test it one day when they get it going. I called this a glider earlier, but you can see right there it has a prop on the back, so it's an airplane. Remember all my other videos this year where I kept going over to the water area where the bus was and the red airplanes and all, looking for this canoe? It has made its home over here at the little outdoor amphitheater thing where the Snoopy shows usually happen. It looks like it's stuck here now, so for the short term, it's not going to be put back. Breaking news. Peanuts Pirates. If you remember from my last videos, it was just like a concrete hole there. They removed all of that stuff that you see right there, but the boats have made their way back to the ride and they have been installed. It looks like the music goes round and round. Peanuts show is going to move over here to Harmony Hall and open on May 27th. All right, we finally made it to the point to where we get to shop. We're going to head on into Midway Memories. It looks like a lot of the same things that I've had on my videos before, but there's something I want to check out. And it's actually on the window here before we even get inside. So they have these pins that commemorate Carowinds. Check that out. If you didn't know it, Carowinds had a monorail. And these pins like commemorate all of the history here at Carowinds. Look at that ticket. That's pretty cool. And then they had that ferry there. Carolina Railroad. That was like they had a train go through here. But these are all cool. I think we're right here. I don't know what Ringo is and Pamela. Or even Caroline. But yeah, these, like, you know, Fury 325 is part of their history. Southern Star, that was just removed for Aeronautica Landing. But all of these are commemorative pins. Disney kind of does the same thing as well. People go crazy over those pins at Disney. Oh, I like that Thunder Road one there. The White Lightning. That's pretty cool. Yep, they are all released now. And here's a look at a few of them out ready to be purchased. There's that Thunder Road one that I liked. Afterburn there. Come on, focus. There we go. Let's find another one that I like. White Lightning. Yep, there they go. Ooh, I like this ticket as well. There we go, that's a better picture. And thank you, Carowinds. We had a really good time. And we made it back out to the parking lot. I hope you all enjoyed that video. Leonardo's was a good place to eat, in my opinion. I've heard some mixed reviews on it though, so your taste buds may vary. Remember, all those reviews and things are based off my one experience, and experiences are different, you know, taste buds are different.
But I really did like my stuffed shells. It was good. I thought it was way better than the pizza, but I've also heard some people say that the pizza was really good. So I don't know if that's just a taste bud difference, or maybe it was a certain day, it's better or worse, I don't know. But regardless, I like the stuffed shells. Now also, it was really cool getting to go over to Aeronautica Landing and check out Gear Spin. I hadn't gotten to ride that yet, so that was cool. Then we did a quick little merch search here at Carowinds, checking on the 50th anniversary pins. So I hope you all had fun, because I did too, but that is going to be the end of the video. Thank you all for watching, and thanks for playing. Bye.